We back.
Clap. We back. This is it. We're making it happen. This is the 5-on-5 podcast presented to you by Nuke's Hot Sauce and RecMusicService.com. 2023. Go get you some hot sauce. Go get you some edits. Use the promo code 5-on-5, FIVEON, FIVE. Go save a little bit of moolah over there. We got people hopping in and out today. It's the 2023 New Year Spectacular.
Jordan
Neek's got big hair, don't care. Trav's back from Austin. Our first guest today,
the great,
Jamie. The great.
I look beat the fuck up. I need to go.
You look fantastic.
Oh,
what happened, my guy?
It's been a long week, man. It's been a long week. New Year's Eve in Vegas just catches up to you.
Oh, where were you on New Year's?
I was at Best Friend. And then with all these delays and stuff, it was upstairs at OTI. It was Mel Star and Neva. Mel Star's flight got delayed so backed up that he was landing till 10:30 p.m. and the club had opened at 10. So they pulled me from Best Friend to go put me at OTR for a bit till Mel Star got there. So I was in two places in one, two places in one night, and rang in the New York OTR. So that's where I was at. And then I was with the wife. So I was out mingling in the streets, doing all the Vegas strip stuff. I was trying to get to downtown, but that was not happening.
Right.
Yo.
What are you guys doing?
Man, I was in Austin, Texas, man. So it was real laid back. The girl took me out to dinner. We had a nice little steak dinner. Then we did a champagne toast with the whole staff. We stepped outside, just looked out on right there on the water. They had fireworks going on, real romantic like. Way too many people going on downtown Austin. So we just took our asses home. We went home and we just FaceTime with everybody back at home. It was great.
I thought he was about to say I got on one knee. I was like, whoa.
Hey.
Yeah, real romantic.
Slow down.
Yeah.
Slow down.
He was like, yo, the fireworks is going. People are cheering. That could have been the perfect place.
It could have been. It could have been, but I didn't have anything on, so I was like, yeah.
You gotta find a ring pop in Austin, Texas. You've been all right.
I know.
What'd you do, Fina?
I was at Kimpton, downtown Portland. Very chill. 20 or 30 people there.
He had to hang a bass from the ceiling, a sub from the ceiling.
They will make it do that.
Yeah, they wanted. I'm glad that we brought this up because this picture, they had me move the speaker. They didn't want the speaker on the dance floor, so I had to put that sub stack on a table in the air.
Oh my God! What the hell?
Can you see that?
Yeah,
I had to lift it up real high.
I like how
we got our guest in here. We're gonna catch everybody up to speed if you're just tuning in.
Oh my God, it's Nick Davis! Surprise!
we got Jamie the Great in here. We got Nick Davis in here. I don't know who else is gonna show up.
Wait a minute, did we say Neek's intro? In the belly of the beast, we got Neek Lopez, one of our other hosts.
I'm here. You guys know I'm here.
We didn't get to it, so.
Thank you, though.
Nick Lopez about to Mexican him. He's like, fuck. Well, I'll let y'all do your thing because y'all have the great Nick Davis here, and y'all don't need me anymore.
Hey, I'm in town. I'm in town this week. I'll be seeing you.
Okay.
Let's get food. Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. I'll see you.
Oh, let's do it. Nick Davis. Oh shit. Okay, I'm the late Papa. I was gonna say, Nick Davis, you look amazing. You look very shy. Don't look too shy.
Oh no, I'm good. I wasn't expecting a goat to be. I was expecting only 3 goats. I opened the Zoom and there's 4 in here. Remember that it's messed up right now. But I'm good. I'm good now, man. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be in your presence. I'm happy to be in your presence, man.
So he's too nice. You see where people
is too nice.
Too nice. You better get some
Yeah, we about to break him down.
Yeah, I believe it. All right, let's do it. Come on. So,
All right, I'm out of here, fellas.
Peace, man. Happy New
Yeah,
Year.
I made it great, y'all. I made it great.
Yeah,
The crossover.
That'll all be edited out. That never happened. You don't even none of that. We're joined by Nick Davis. Nick, how are you, man?
Boom, 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 boom.
Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle.
Let's go.
I don't want to talk about Skrill.
Wait a minute. Why not? Can we? Okay.
We'll get
can we
there.
talk
We'll get
about
there.
Fred? We can talk about Fred.
We'll get there later. Right now, we're talking about Nick Davis.
We're talking about Nick Davis. Nick, how was New Year's? Tell us what'd you do?
Yeah,
I did absolutely nothing for the first time in a long time.
beautiful, man. A lot like mine.
So actually, that wasn't the plan. So the plan. First off, Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy New Year,
New Year, sir.
I've been circling around that the Larry David clip where he's like, "What day do you stop saying Happy New Year?" And I'm kind of like, "All right, we're getting there now." But
yes.
but no, I was supposed to play at a venue. I was very excited. It was going to be awesome and all that. And leading up to New Year's Eve, I found out the building owner changed the liquor license so they couldn't sell alcohol after midnight. So they had to pull the plug on New Year's Eve. And so,
wow.
Yeah. So, but I mean, it is what it is. That's out of my control, obviously.
Right.
But I don't know why. I don't know why they decided, like, why the building owner did that. But the building itself had multiple like venues in it, and he was just kind of like, "Fuck all you guys on the biggest night of the year." So they changed the liquor laws so they couldn't sell alcohol after midnight. So they had to. They were trying to like. The people that own that club were trying to open up another venue in time, but they would have been rushing, and so they just said we're not going to do it. So I was okay with it though. It was fine with me.
I mean, yeah,
it happens. Like I can't do anything. I can't call the building owner and say, "Hey, let me fucking DJ." But no, it's all good. It wasn't ideal, but I got to sit on the couch.
Yeah, you got a day off.
Exactly. I got to sit on the couch, and like I DJ'd the very next day for a New Year's Day party that I threw. So like that was okay too. So yeah.
Did you get that deposit though?
I did get the deposit. I've been in this game long enough.
Let's go.
That's what we're talking about. We love a fucking paid day off.
Yeah. Snow day, baby. I love that. Is that now? That's in Kansas City.
So this was actually out of state.
Okay.
So it kind of worked out because I knew I had to DJ in Kansas City on Sunday. So I would have had to leave Saturday, DJ, wake up, turn around, and haul ass back to KC so that I could DJ. But instead, I got to rest in Kansas City, wake up, wasn't hungover or anything like that, and then, set up, started DJing a New Year's Day party. So worked out.
Hell yeah.
Fire.
Hey, quick question.
Please.
It's kind of lightning round question, but we're gonna get to lightning round later. But this is a sports question: Tony Gonzalez or Travis Kelce?
Okay, so let me preface all of this by saying I'm not originally from Kansas City.
Okay.
I'm from Nebraska originally. We don't have a football team. We have college football.
Right.
Football. But I'm a huge sports guy. I am going to say, wow, that's not at all what I expected. I'm gonna say Travis Kelce purely because to me, Travis Kelce is a receiver that can block. Like he puts up receiver numbers.
Yeah.
Not say Tony didn't have great numbers as well, but like to me, Travis is a different animal.
True.
Because I play fantasy football a lot. I always say if you don't get Travis Kelce as your tight end, like you might like fuck it. Like it doesn't really matter. It's like him and maybe one or two other guys, like 40 feet of dirt, and then the rest of the tight ends in the league. So like Travis Kelce to me, he's one of those ones. So
good answer.
Definitely.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Kansas City barbecue or North Carolina barbecue?
Kansas City barbecue. That's not a competition.
Yeah.
Hands down. Okay.
Yeah. Kansas City burnt ends, man.
Yeah, that's not a competition.
What about over Texas?
Come on now.
See?
Austin, man. I'm
Come
going
on now.
Austin on that.
So okay. So wait. So it is so funny how like I just kind of so all my family lives in Dallas, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like I'll go to Dallas for Christmas and Thanksgiving and all that stuff. But so I've eaten a good amount of Texas barbecue, and I don't. I for so long I was like, oh, Texas barbecue, because like you got the entire state versus just the city,
Right.
But I don't know if my taste buds matured or what, but I'm kind of like, yeah, maybe Kansas City barbecue is like where it's at. I've gotten crucified for that because the people from Kansas City, they take that so seriously. It makes no sense to me. Like there was I remember one time somebody called me out in the club for it while I was DJing. They called me out like it was a buddy of mine that I was DJing with, and like he was playing, so I wasn't worried about it. I was walking around the crowd saying hi to people. Music cuts out. He's like, Nick Davis is in here. Nick Davis thinks Texas barbecue is better than Kansas City barbecue. Whole club erupts. And I was, granted, I was probably like 20 at this time, maybe 21. So I really didn't know. So I was kind of like,
oh, you're like, oh, I gotta go home.
Yeah, I was there was a point where I was like, yo, my DJ career is over. It's over. They're gonna crucify me for this, and I'll never play again. So but no, seriously, now there are some really, really good barbecue places, and I'm objective because there are barbecue places in Kansas City that I do not like. Like some of the favorites, I'm like, yo, this is actually not good. But because of that, I'm like, I can confidently say, okay, I'm fine saying that. So I'll say Kansas City barbecue. That's
okay. Fair. You got a Whataburger out there too, though.
We can hot route this.
Listen, we
can hot route this.
We can. Yeah. Let's Omaha this one.
We can hot route this. Neek.
Go ahead, Neek.
All right. So what we like to do around these parts is we like to set our buddies up with endorsement deals for fast food companies, a la Bad Bunny and Meg the Stallion and all these people. So what is the Nick Davis meal and where is it?
So hell yeah, let's go. Okay, so the Nick Davis meal is at Whataburger. All right, it's gonna be a bacon and cheese Whataburger with spicy ketchup on the burger. All right.
Fire.
So actually, no, because you have to get like hella specific, right? So bacon and cheese Whataburger with lettuce, ketchup, barbecue sauce, extra onions because I fucking love onions, and spicy ketchup. Then it's going to be so they have large fries. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Whataburger, but then they have the Whata size. Fucking bucket of fries.
Yep.
That with 4 spicy ketchups, because spicy ketchup is delicious. I have it in my fridge right now.
I got one in my fridge.
For the drink, check this out. This is where it really becomes the Nick Davis meal. It's not a drink. It's a Dr. Pepper float.
Yes. Let's go.
We're just talking about these.
It just came back.
Not a root beer float.
Nope.
A Dr. Pepper float.
Yes.
And they have the Dr. Pepper milkshake too, don't they?
Yeah, they do have Dr. Pepper shake. But what I want.
But you want the float.
Yep.
Yeah, I want ice cream and I want Dr. Pepper in there. It has to be that, not a shake. Dr. Pepper float.
Fair.
That's fire.
Yes.
Nick Davis meal, everyone. I like it.
Easy.
I like when a guest comes on super specific with the meal. We love this.
That's what we want. I like sometimes we gotta fish it out of them. Like ingredients, fam.
Yeah.
Extra onions, and they have not grilled. Grilled onions are good, but I like the crunch of a raw onion. Extra raw onion. They do their diced onions there. Cool.
Right.
Burger up with that. Come on.
Wait a minute. What are we doing for the bun? Because I typically like the Texas toast. I like the patty melts.
Oh, I'm gonna flip it. Hold on, I'm gonna flip it for you real quick because I've seen this that people were doing this at Five Guys. You got to take the bun, flip it inside out, and toast it so it's crispy, and then that's like your outer layer. So like the sesame seed and like the bottom, that's gonna be flipped and it's gonna be touching the ingredients, but the outer is gotta be hella like toasted, hella crispy. The crunch like that.
That's pretty wild. I've never.
I do it. So you can do it at Five Guys if you get like a grilled cheese and then you like order like whatever like your burger.
They'll do however you tell. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll do it. So that's how I had it, but I would do that with a Whataburger. And Whataburger doesn't do it, but they'll do it for the Nick Davis meal.
100%. That's part of the marketing. Yo, that's one of the best ones we've had in a long time.
Fam.
I'm here for it.
Fam.
That drive-through line about to be long as hell.
Fam. You know what's crazy? So when they opened up Whataburger in K, because the real big reason we had Whataburger was because Pat Mahomes, because he loves Whataburger. And so when they opened it, like the line was ridiculous. It was like you were waiting in line for like 45 minutes.
Dang.
It had 3 locations, 45, like it was backed up to the highway. Like you would get off the highway and be in line. It was
I love it. You want to hear a weird fact? Weird fact about that? Travis Kelce has never had a Whataburger yet.
I believe that. I don't know why, but I've obviously seen them out, and that just makes sense to me. I don't know why. I can just see that as being.
He's got a face that hasn't eaten a Whataburger before.
Yeah. I can see that just makes sense to me that he hasn't. I don't know why, but
something about the way he walks.
It's something that would be so perfectly ironic that it has to be true. Like
right.
Pat is like Mr. Whataburger, so of course one of his go-tos on the field has never had it before.
Yeah,
never. Yeah, Nick's like, you flipped the bun upside down. He's like, I'm not going there.
He's like,
what's doing?
He's like, that's what they do over there, Pat.
Can I just have a burger?
He's like calling Pat to like, are you sure this is how they? No.
Yeah.
Yo, actually, hold up.
He opens the box and he's like, what the fuck is this?
Mine's upside down.
They made it wrong. They made
my shit inside out.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm definitely gonna forget to ask this question.
Please.
And this is gonna be a question that is gonna come up right when I'm like driving to work tonight. Have you had any interactions with Jackson Mahomes? Yes, let's go. All
right,
let's go.
All right. So, there was this might have been like a year ago or so. I'm DJing, having a great time. You know, it might have been, I don't know what night of the week. It was like probably like a Thursday, like a Latin night. Great night, having a great time DJing. And so first off, you guys don't know, Jackson Mahomes is tall as hell. Like
he's like 6'7".
Yeah, he's like he's taller than Patrick, than Trav. Like he's taller than everybody.
Yeah,
he stands out. Like you see somebody that's 6'7", 6'8", they just stand out. That's anybody. So I see him walking through the club, and I'm like, because I've met him before, and I'm like, okay, cool, cool dude. You know, he's never done anything wrong to me. The court of public opinion is different. I'm not here to speak on that. He has done some things actually that are kind of like, eh. Yeah. But I see him walk by, so I'm like, okay, cool, he's here, yada yada yada. I'm DJing, and you know when you're DJing, you're just kind of like focused and you're locked in. He snuck up on me, and he's like 6'8". So I'm literally like, I go over to the right deck, and he's like standing right here, and I'm like, oh shit, like how did you get right here? And he's like, yo, like he's just like, what's up? And I'm like, hey, cool, whatever. The booth isn't huge, and he's 6'8".
Yeah.
So that wasn't that, you know, that how that worked out. I see him leave, and then I see him come back like 5 minutes later with like a trail of like 15 or 20 people. And I'm like, no, not all those people are coming to the booth right now. No way. That's my first thought. I have a buddy that's in town, doesn't know who Jackson Mahomes is, has no idea who Jackson Mahomes is. So Jackson starts to walk up the stairs to get into the booth, and he puts his hand out to stop him right away, like dead smack hard as hell. And I was like, oh shit. And so he looks at him, he's like, what the fuck are you doing? And my friend was like, you're not fucking getting up here. And mind you, got 15 people with him. And so they start going. So I'm DJing. I stop. I'm like, hey, he's good. Jackson, you can't bring all those people in here. This booth is not that big. So no, he's like, okay, cool. Has a bottle of Ace of Spades and tries to give it to me. And I'm like, I'm good. I'm cool. And then that was my fun Jackson Mahomes story. That's my favorite.
Yes.
I'll tell you guys another one off air.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, you have to sub to the Patreon to get that exclusive. Yeah. Well, what we do around here every week, we compare 2 artists head to head, their top 5 songs as viewed, most popular on Spotify. It gets weird. It gets interesting. This week, it's Neek's pick.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yes. So I actually made 2. and I wanted you guys to vote basically on which one we'll do.
Okay. I like that.
Are we cool with that?
Like that? Yeah.
I like that.
All right. Let me write down this last title. The only reason, because I wanted to, like, at first I was like, oh, I just being selfish as I usually do and just picking something that I like. And then it was like, well, I kind of want to pick something regional, like close to home. So first pick.
Okay, I think I have a feeling where you're gonna go with this, but go ahead.
Come on.
I have no clue.
Trina versus Meg the Stallion.
Oh, okay. Very relevant, considering what's happened.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Could you imagine if I went like for real, just like
Meg the Stallion versus Tory Lanez? That would have been great.
Just flat out, like, who's better artist?
I mean,
so
actually,
spicy.
Happy New Year. Yikes.
And then
first track, Who Shot You? Go ahead.
Yeah, right. Who Shot You? Yeah. Tech 9 versus Eminem.
Okay, that's right. I thought that you were going that way.
I knew, so I had a feeling there was going to be Tech 9 in there. And Eminem, I like that matchup. Yeah, I did. Kansas City, everybody's like Tech 9.
Yeah.
Hey, look.
So which one do you guys want to do?
I'm having fun with either of those.
Okay. Boys?
I'm going to vote Trina and Meg.
I'm going to go Trina and Meg this time, too.
Let's get it.
Honestly, that's first choice anyways.
Okay, fair.
Cool with that.
I'll find my picture of me and Tech 9. It's somewhere in my phone.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, I'll find my picture with me and Trina.
With Tech 9, I remember I went out. There was a new restaurant. Have you guys seen Modern Family, the show on like
CBC
or whatever? One of the, I think it's
isn't it the big guy?
Yeah. He's like from Kansas City, and so he opened up a restaurant. I went to it to go eat, and as soon as I walk in, I saw Tech, and I was like, okay, cool, because I've known people that know him and DJ. That's lit. Fucking love that.
That's fire.
Found that very quickly, by the way. Very quickly. I go.
That's the only reason I still have Facebook is just to pull up pictures. You can search in the scroll bar the name and who you want to see the picture with, and it's there. That's a little pro tip. Keep your Facebook. You probably made a status about some picture you took. You can type in the artist name. You can find the picture.
Pop up. All right.
It's just a little Rolodex. That's the only thing Facebook is used for. And for selling random shit. Facebook Marketplace is actually fire.
That's hard to do now, though. Facebook's so easy for me. So I tried to sell my couch. I think I had like 10 people try to scam me.
I said, I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take that.
No. It was like, you know those people. It was like those people that come on Facebook and you like go to their account and you can tell it's a fake profile.
Oh yeah.
It's a grandma and everything is like in pig Latin.
Yeah.
I had like 10 of those. And so they would message me and they'd be like, hey, I want to buy this couch. Send me your bank information and my employer will pay you right now. And I was like, what the fuck?
Perfect.
They're like, yeah, I want to buy the couch. Do you accept Western Union?
So it's hard. So I just said fuck it. And I kept the couch. I was like, all right.
Hey.
Nobody's getting this goddamn couch.
Hell no.
But he puts that in his Facebook status.
Nobody fuck this couch.
No longer for sale. Bad attitudes, all y'all.
Ruined it for everybody. That's all that happened.
You ruined it. That's being a rolling dog. See, just one person ruined it for everyone. Look what you guys did. That's literally
what happened. I was like, all right, you know what? Fuck it. This is not worth it. I'm not dealing with this anymore.
I like that. I like teasing the sale. Yeah. We'll see how everyone acts, and then I'll decide if I want to sell it or not.
The 15th person, I was like, yo, this isn't meant to be, bro. This is scams. No, I'm sorry, bro. Like, I'm good.
I want to know about this Tech 9 story.
Oh, yes. I go to a restaurant, I sit down, and it's nothing insane. I sit down, I see Tech, and I'm like, I just know how the universe works. I'm like, I'm going to sit down next to Tech 9 because the way it was set up, like the tables were more like lounge style. So I sit, Tech's like I could reach out and touch him. And so in my mind, I'm like, okay, I obviously know who he is. I played, the after parties and all that shit, but he has no idea who I am. He gets up, and what song was playing? It might have been a Belle Biv DeVoe song that we both were like conveniently singing at the same time. So he looks at me, he's like, good shit. And I'm like, oh, because like I'm like, yo, that's fucking Tech Nine. Like he's one of the biggest independent rappers ever. Next day, DM from Tech Nine. I had to look, you ever get like a DM and you're like, nah, wait, what the fuck? That's how I looked at my phone and I was like, that doesn't say at the real Tech Nine. It sure as hell did. And he's like, hey, dude, it was super nice seeing you yesterday. I haven't seen you in a while. Let me know when you're DJing next and I'll come. And I was like, I had to look at it like 3 times to verify it was actually Tech Nine. And it was fucking.
Hey, you still have that couch for sale too. I meant to ask you.
Yo, but yeah, so that was basically, and then also Tech Nine just got engaged, so congratulations to him. That's
hey, congrats.
Yeah, so
that's so funny. Tech Nine hit you up about the couch.
that would be fucking amazing. I'll be like, yeah, you can have this couch for free, bro. Fuck it.
Yeah.
He said, wire me your bank info. I'll take it off your hands.
Fuck it.
Yo, that's cool. I like that.
Funny as fuck.
Yeah.
So did you ever figure out when you met Tech Nine for the first time? No clue.
No idea. If anything, he's come to a club that I was DJing at, and me being not paying attention, I didn't realize it was him. Yeah. That's the only thing I could think of. I played an after party after he had a concert in Kansas City, and there's potential that he walked in, and I just had no idea.
Mm-hmm.
So but I have no idea. So when he said that, I was like, fuck it. I went on. I was like, yeah, okay, cool. Like you had to look up my name so you know who I am. So fuck it.
Like he DM'd you. He found you.
Good. I'm like, good to see you again. Then fuck it.
Because like it's not like he just remembered your face. He remembered your name.
Yeah, because he fucking looked me up, and we can be honest here. I'm very identifiable.
You have a memorable face.
So I was like, all right, cool. That's fine with me. Let's go for it.
Hey, that's fire.
It's better than going up to him and being like, hey, you like Belle Biv DeVoe? I like Belle Biv DeVoe.
That's like the last thing I absolutely hate doing that. I really, really like that makes me cringe. I'm a big secondhand embarrassment guy. I cannot I'll quit. I'm over it. So the last thing I was gonna do was like say, yo, it's good to see. I was not. I was gonna just eat dinner and I would let him eat his dinner and leave. Especially because like he wasn't there with security. It was just like him and his girl. And I was like, you know what? I refuse to be that guy. Cause I know too many people.
The last thing you want to be is dork.
Yeah, like nah.
That's how it was for me over at Colin.
Oh yeah, with Gregory.
Yeah, with Gregory. So they sat us down next to Allison Brie and Dave Franco. And the reason why they sat us there is because the GM over there, he's like, I know that you'd be cool with celebrities, so
I gotta look up these names.
So then he calls me a month later, hey, Aaron Judge is coming into town. You want a reservation? I was like,
he's like,
and I'm already,
we just need to set
going somewhere else. He's like, man, we just need to sit you down here because we can't sit
somebody that could be cool. Anybody in Portland's gonna freak out out here.
Yeah, man.
We'll pay for your food. You just gotta show up and eat, and then just stop anybody.
Hey, if he would have led with that, then I would have been there
every time.
Right?
Yeah,
every time.
This is a Michelin star restaurant, so if he led with that,
shit.
I had to look up who those names were. Allison Brie and James Franco. I recognize them.
Dave Franco.
James's brother.
James' brother.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they're
married.
All right, round one.
Of round one.
All right, round one. We have, and I had to listen to some of these songs. I just realized how unfamiliar I am with some of these.
But Trina or Meg? Time. Probably Meg, huh? Because Meg is too new.
You know what? Yes, both. Both of them had like 2 songs that I had never heard.
Okay.
So Trina, "Bitch from the South," and Meg with "Beautiful Mistakes," which is actually a Maroon 5 song featuring Meg.
Yeah, Trina.
Wait. Okay, so hold on. Yeah. So because you guys are so remind me.
We're at top 5 on Spotify.
Top 5 on Spotify. Are you starting with number 5? Or are you starting with their number 1s?
Number 1.
That's her number 1 song. That's what I'm stuck on.
Well,
that's crazy, right? Well, the thing is with Spotify, it's all about relevancy.
Yeah, I
so
get
like,
well,
if it's like their newest single, not number of plays, it's recent plays.
Right.
So it's a combination of numbers and like your timeline, like most recently.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay, I had no
So
idea.
if they put out a single and it's like they're like that's what everybody's listening to
Wow,
currently.
I thought it was like the most played. Okay, all right.
So
Yeah, that's what
Whitney
Apple does.
Whitney Houston's number one song was Higher Love, the Kygo version, right? Because of relevancy.
Because that's what it's.
Yeah,
That's what
I get
people are
it. It
listening
just
to.
I don't. I get it. I don't like it. That's all. It
No,
is.
Yeah, exactly.
we don't either, and
100%.
that's what makes
I
the
get it.
game
All
so great.
Okay,
But that's what makes the
so-
game fun because it ends up with goofy matchups like this.
Yeah. So okay.
So yeah,
bitch from the south. That's
Yeah,
easy.
yeah, that's a sweep.
That's easy.
Yeah.
round
Trina.
two.
Yeah.
Round two. Here We Go featuring Kelly Rowland
Okay.
versus WAP.
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 Yeah, probably WAP.
Round three. Be Alright versus Sweetest Pie.
Be Alright.
Be Alright, Trina. Oh yeah, Sweetest Pie. I hate that song.
Wait. Hold on. Let me make
Yeah,
sure.
you can check. You can check,
Yeah,
but have it.
Yeah, you can listen. Just mute it.
Yeah.
So I want to wait to get his opinion before I make any statements about any songs. I don't want to. This is the one with Ludacris, right?
Yeah. It's
Ironically, it doesn't say featuring Ludacris on the song title.
The others with Dua Lipa.
Yes. Which
it didn't take off.
That's what I was gonna say. It didn't take off.
Shoot, yeah, I really don't like Meg's 5.
Okay. I'm gonna say Trina. I don't like that.
Okay.
I don't.
That's what I was gonna say. Is I don't like Sweetest Pie.
Yeah.
It's not like it's. I like a lot of. I play a lot of like Meg music. I like a lot of Meg music. That one is not. I'll take Trina.
Yeah.
I thought that one was gonna be huge. On paper, you would think this is gonna be a huge single.
Right.
TikTok era, all that. I feel like that was like a TikTok song or audio.
I think we talked about that though. I think there was a time where Meg was looking for another hit after Body.
I heard an opinion earlier today that said that somebody had said like this song. It was like kind of like people trying to like. There's a lot of songs like this where they get a rapper, like a female rapper, and then a female singer, and they're just doing the what's her name, the weirdo. She does Too Close or not Too Close. Doja, like they're doing the Doja Cat thing, like because she can sing and rap,
right?
Yeah.
So they just get a rapper and a singer, and then they put them in a song that's like in 110 BPMs, and
they try to have that poppy feel because they're trying to make some song that's going to be poppy and that you can play in an Old Navy commercial. That's what they're going
for. Right.
And
I feel like Sweetest Pie is one of those songs that like kind of came out of that.
This year. I agree with that.
Yeah.
But Be Alright, I like that song. Like that's just a good song. I mean, like that one worked at the time. Like that was a hit. All right, number 4. Pull Over, Trina.
Better be a hard make song. Come on.
DJ Snake with SG featuring Meg Thee Stallion.
Trina.
Yeah, Trina, man. I don't even play that Snake song, bro.
I got a few remixes to SG that.
It's all right.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
He said, "Let me get that."
Yeah, let me hold that for you.
I got you. But pull over that. Oh, that's a great song.
Yeah.
Pull over. Give me pull over.
Yeah.
Give me pull over.
See, the thing about Trina is you're gonna get these cuts because she hasn't been putting out music like that.
She hasn't put out music, so it's really her top 5 is her cut.
Is a top 5.
Oh, that depends on because we're about to be on number 5, right?
Yeah.
If number 5 better be what I think it is for Trina, I'm hoping, and I feel like it won't be, but I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to jinx it.
Okay.
It better be what I think it is for Meg. More importantly, shit.
I'm not even thinking about Meg right now. I'm focused on status right now.
Yeah, that's what Tori said too.
I have it.
That was wild.
Number 5. I mean, round 5. We got The Baddest Bitch versus Her.
This is a full sweep. This is a full ass sweep.
Yeah. Where's Body?
Where's Body?
I'm looking for.
Where's Big Ol' Freak?
Back at me. That's what I was looking for.
Okay.
That's what I was like.
Yeah.
That's a banger.
Crazy.
Wait a minute. Oh, this isn't a sweep because we did say WAP. Never mind.
Yeah.
Almost a sweep.
Never mind. This was bad though.
Well, people don't play Big Ol' Freak because of the baby, right? Or that's the other one.
That's the other one. Freak Nasty.
Yeah.
Oh, Freak Nasty.
Cash it.
Okay.
Cash it and Cry Baby. Those are like the same songs. Like they're like the mirror dimension of songs. Like Cash It and Cry Baby.
Yeah.
Like, both Megan and Baby. Like they're So those Freak Nasty is a great song. Megan, I understand how Spotify is doing their stuff, but Megan has so many slaps that because like I'm thinking about it. Freak Nasty is a great song.
Big Ol' Freak, man.
Big Ol' Freak. Still is
Hot Girl Summer. She's on that. Right?
Oh, Hot Girl Summer. Yeah.
She literally started that entire hot girl movement.
Yeah.
Yes. Like
Body's not even up there.
Popeyes. Trina ain't got no meal at Popeyes is all I'm saying.
That
right.
You know? Yeah.
So that's what the Spotify
Thought
thing
shit. Thought shit's not on there.
Megan's Piano. That's probably one of my favorite songs by her.
Yeah. Plan B. She's got a bunch of cuts.
She does.
She's got heaters.
You got R&B with Young Dolph. That's a that.
I do like that song. 34 plus 35 remix, the Ariana Grande song. Surprised that's not up there for Ariana Grande.
It's kind of interesting. I've realized after a while of doing the show when we pick somebody that has a lot of club hits but also has like some pop hits, and their pop hits all of a sudden are bigger, and we're like, how the fuck?
Yeah.
Like I realize this club shit is such a small like piece of the pie. Like what we do is such a niche market, and I think we forget that like clubs are niche versus like I don't know, Target and Starbucks soundtracks.
Yeah. No, we definitely do. We definitely do, and
or like people
that's
who are
kind of
just
what I
getting
wanted
their music from Spotify playlists.
Yeah, because that's what I kind of wanted to get into when we were talking with my brother-in-law, Brad Booker, last episode. You guys go ahead and check that out. Go ahead and hit the like, hit the subscribe, and ding the bell every time we drop a YouTube video. And you know we're going to drop every Monday too. So anyways, that's what I wanted to get to when we were talking with Brad. Because
we're going to try.
We're going to try. But Brad's the voice of a huge pop station, you know? So his view on a hit is a lot different from ours. A lot different. Like he's talking about like Dan and Shay. Yo, this
is what I'm hung up on.
Big, right?
Here's what I'm hung up on with Brad. Brad was shocked when we said Harry Styles was going to be a legacy act.
Right.
He
was like, you think he's going to be around like 20 years from now? And I'm like, yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
So here's my question on that. When you say around, is it putting out new music or being able to tour his music that is currently popular? Those are two different things. Both?
Okay. I think.
I'd say both.
We think he's going to be like an Elton John, Billy Joel type act.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. I'm not mad at that.
And he was super surprised by like, are you like almost on a no way type, but I mean,
and then
he's in a different field than us.
Yeah,
as
and
DJs,
that's coming from that pop station that he's like Elton John and that David Bowie is so up there for him. You know, that's out of his atmosphere for him because of the field that he's in.
It's very interesting to see. Like, it's a very interesting conversation to have to like realize that as DJs, we're only looking for shit that we can play in the club, and I think that affects our ears.
100%.
It almost has to.
Yeah.
You have to view music differently because you have to figure out what you're going to play when you're DJing and what's going to be in tune. Because for me, like I'll tell you, when I started DJing, I remember playing out for crowds. I was playing music that I thought that I listened to that I thought was cool. I wasn't listening with an ear of like, okay, what are other people going to like? So I'm playing shit that I'm like, okay, I love this song. So because and it's a selfish way to look at it, but because I love this song, everybody else is going to love this song. That's not how it works. You have to switch to think, okay, What has those feels? What has that energy? What has, the hot artists, like things like that? What has those punchlines in today's day and age, which I'm not a big fan of? What are people making TikToks to?
Right.
You have to think about that stuff. So yeah, that comes in the way of what you're figuring out is music that's playing in the clubs, and then longevity is a completely different game, because there are so many songs that I've seen where there are artists, I can't think of anyone right now, of course, but I was like, yo, these are going to be like long-standing longevity acts because they had, some viral songs and things like that. But where
they just fall off.
Fetty Wap.
Fetty Wap just he literally let go of every heater he had in like a 5-month span. I don't know.
That was
right. Yo,
that was the quickest sprint in hip hop
like
history.
He was on fire. He could have if he would have parceled it out a little bit.
Oh, I really thought he was gonna be like a Waka Flocka type act, like at least have like a solid 5 years.
Well, then I think his mom managed him.
Yeah, I don't know. It had to have been like bad managing or marketing for him.
They're like, hey, you made a hot song. I know you just put out a Billboard charting songs top 10 last week. Put this other one out right now. Let's not let it breathe. He just like wanted to run the summer. He did that.
Yeah, he did. That was a sprint.
But what messes me up now is I'm still even get stuck on, like, I'll play Trap Queen, and that song is old, like relatively old, and it hits hard, like
goes off.
But like you could have kept doing that, man. You could have kept doing that.
Yeah, he could have gave us a lot of those.
Yeah.
The thing that kind of hurts me a little bit more is Fetty Wap, from what I've seen. I don't know him personally, but he looks to be like just a really good dude, just as is. Like, just who he is as a person is a good dude. So like, I wanted to see him.
You want to see him win?
Yeah, I want to see him keep going. But yeah,
I feel like I watched like a Where Are They Now type video on him. I do not remember at all what the verdict was.
He had his branding was on point, like especially like because he really like leaned into like because he was missing an eye. He had following even past the music. I remember seeing a video of him giving his I can't remember, it was one of the guys he used to rap with all the time. Like they were struggling together way back when. He like bought him a car. I remember that video went viral. I'm like, this guy's doing everything right. He's just putting out music too fast.
Yeah.
Right. That has to have been it. And then he just stopped. And then he just quit.
Yeah.
Where are they now?
I
mean, he had that song "Yams" over Thanksgiving.
Yeah, so. He did. And actually, I did play that song.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A very song of the moments.
Right.
Because like,
you can't keep playing that.
So.
No, but you can't keep playing Mariah.
Yo, it just hit its 12th week on the charts at number 1 this week.
Shit.
This week.
All I Want for Christmas?
All I Want for Christmas is still number 1.
That's totally different. That's different because at this point now, you're getting into a time frame where social media is so big that even after the Christmas season, people are still going to be parodying that song, making memes, all that. It's the 4th of January, So that's all. That's
bizarre.
So Mariah should never have to work another day in her life, and she will be set purely off that song. And be able to live like very, very comfortably too. Like, she's not going to be bare bones. She'll be able to live very comfortably just off what that song's going to do.
I think that's what she's doing right now too.
You know what I'm saying? She's got to be.
Nick, did Mariah do a Vegas residency?
Did she?
Did she?
I'm not sure. I think she did. That sounds right.
Yeah.
It would be.
She should.
She could.
Yeah, if she has.
You know what? I feel like she might. I feel like she might not have, because they tried to give Jennifer Lopez one, and they said it was like too spicy. So like she ended up having to go to like Planet Hollywood. Like Caesars didn't want to have her because she was too like sexy.
Oh.
But you said it was J-Lo was too raunchy?
Yeah. Okay,
like
so it looks like in 2000. Well, Mariah's kind of sexy in like her imagery,
but she's not J-Lo. Like,
but she's not J-Lo type.
They're both like,
Yeah.
And maybe like in her later years, she probably turned it down, became more like just a diva, like a voice. But it looks like she did. She had the Butterfly Returns, which was in 2018. She had 2 years, 2018 to 2020, at Caesar's Palace, and it grossed 7.1 million. So it went great. We love Mariah.
I would go see Mariah.
I would hella go see Mariah.
100%.
You didn't? You didn't?
I mean, I'm not paying those Caesar Palace prices.
Right.
See, for a price,
I'll go. I would hella go see for Mariah for under $100.
Hey.
That's the threshold.
Yeah.
$100.
You could have saw Prince. $61 was the average ticket when Prince was doing the show.
To go see Prince. When 3121 was out here, it was a 21 and up show. I couldn't.
Okay.
Average price per ticket for 3121 was $61 to go see Prince.
I would have gone to see him every week.
Yeah.
Yeah. He'd play a different set every fucking night.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be the same shit.
Oh, you know,
I would have been at, where was he? The fucking Rio? Like
he was at the Rio. Yeah. He was living in Vegas for a while.
Yeah.
Like the last good thing. I haven't, my uncles, because you guys know my uncles are musicians.
Oh yeah, right.
Both of my uncles have met Prince when he lived out here, and Michael when he lived out here. Like, I'll tell you that story another time. But the Michael Jackson story with my uncle is fucking hilarious. You guys will love that.
Were they eating fried chicken?
They were at Michael Jackson's house, bro. His house out here.
Oh damn.
And they were in the studio. My uncle was gonna record guitar for him, but they ended up just talking for 2 hours.
Did he meet Bubbles?
Bubbles was in Los Angeles. He was not here. I don't even know if he still owned Bubbles at this point.
Yeah.
He might have been already at that sanctuary.
You would have had a 6 degrees with Bubbles.
Yeah. Well, no. Yeah.
That would be, I know.
Well, there is a 6 degrees. You can still do that.
He can still do it.
Yeah.
He's met the person that was the owner of Bubbles.
There you go.
Yeah, that's cooler than Mike Jack. That's
no.
to me, that's cool as hell.
Bubbles is damn near the mascot of this podcast.
Yeah,
truly.
Yeah. Smoking a cigar and fighting people.
Yeah.
Let's get into the lightning round.
Let's
do it. Every week we give you a this or a that. One artist stays, one artist goes, starting with Miley Cyrus or Harry Styles.
Keep Miley.
Keep Miley. Okay.
Hey,
Jeremiah or Chance the Rapper?
Is this like, are they out of my Serato forever?
They're out of everything.
They're out of existence.
Cool. Go ahead. I'm gonna try and keep it PG because I heard that next one you said. Go ahead.
Okay, Jeremiah or Chance?
Get Chance the flying fuck out of here. I can't stand him.
Hey, Colin, notice the hat that he's wearing too? It has a 2 on it instead of a 3.
Not the 3.
That was convenient. But Chance, because okay, you guys are more tied in than I am. What I've heard was Chance canceled his arena tour because he knew he couldn't sell out fucking arenas. And he said, I want to spend more time with my family, but he couldn't sell out arenas. What's Chance's biggest song?
Ultralight Beam.
Oh, you mean Kanye song? I said Chance.
Kanye song?
No problem.
No problem.
All right, no problem.
It had Lil Wayne and 2 Chainz on it?
No, I'd say All Night.
All Night, yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay, All Night's not selling out an arena, buddy. Chance is a great guy. Don't get me wrong. I just think he's more of a personality now than he is a rapper. He's more of the Doritos commercials and stuff like that than he is a rapper.
He's an actor. He's a great actor.
Yeah, he's an actor.
He should have done acting.
He's a personality, which is awesome. I love it. He's doing
He's
more stuff
Lizzo.
than I've ever done. But when it comes to music, I only like a handful of Chance the Rapper songs. 2 of them are songs because they have Action Bronson on it. But other than that, I'm kind of like, meh. I forgot what's the album, The Big Day? Where's the little CD? I don't even remember listening to that.
Yeah, I didn't even listen to that all the way through, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
I know Chicago peeps in here, but
I'm right there with you.
He went gospel, and it's
we lose him.
Gospel.
We almost lost him. He's back.
Almost. You didn't lose me.
You're
I
back.
said it's tough to sell at arenas doing gospel.
Oh
yeah.
But even then, because to me, the way I saw it, because Chance really came up with acid rap and all that when I was getting into music, and the amount of people that really fucked with Chance, because if you remember at the time, Chance and Childish Gambino, they were like fucking hand in hand. And so he had such a big following at that time, and it was more on the underground like cult level. Mm-hmm. But even then, now I understand, he's doing gospel, he's doing like his gospel thing. But if you would ask me back then, I would have been like, yeah, this guy's gonna be the next biggest thing in rap. And then he just wasn't, because Coloring Book was not bad. The Big Day was meh, and
Coloring Book wasn't bad, but it wasn't as cool as Acid Rap.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. So
that's when I got taken out. I loved Acid Rap, and then Coloring Book came out, and I'm just like, this is so much different.
Well, Good Ass Job was supposed to come out after that.
Oh, I forgot about
that. God.
I still play Hot Shower like every set.
Yeah, you do.
I used to run that. I rinsed that song so much, and then I really started thinking about it. And I was like, this is. I don't like this song. I just stopped playing.
This song sucks.
Hot water.
I don't want to be affiliated with it.
Oh yeah.
Talking about hot damn hot water, bro. What?
I love that. He just is a moment of like, this song is stupid.
I'm so serious. I remember I was playing that song damn near every single week, and I started really thinking about it. And I was like, you know what? Because also at the same time, more songs that came out in that range, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, this one's not gonna make the cut. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
love it.
Yeah, because Drake Pop Stars, same song. Wop Wop.
It's the Valet effect. Valet started it, and then everyone else. Yeah.
Yep.
Shout out to Andrew Barber. Go watch that episode.
Shout out Andrew Barber.
A couple of weeks ago, we had the legend on. GTA or Skrillex?
Yeah.
GTA.
Yeah, Nick agrees with you.
Yeah, Nick's with you on that one.
Totally.
Faith Evans or Mary J?
Mary J.
Okay. Yes or No Doubt?
Yes. I'm keeping. Yes.
Okay. LCD Sound System or The Strokes?
The Strokes.
Okay. Doors or Nirvana?
Nirvana.
Okay. Paul Wall or Mike Jones?
That's the hardest one you said thus far.
It's not gonna get easier.
I know. Paul Wall was probably my first favorite rapper, so I'm gonna say Paul Wall.
Okay. Dream or Neo?
Dream. The Dream. Easily.
Diddy or JD?
I've been thinking about this, so I knew it. I was hoping I would know what an answer would be. Diddy or Jermaine Dupri? I'm gonna say Jermaine Dupri because he gave us the I can't remember the fucking what's the beat that DJ Screw I can't remember it. Whatever, he produced the beat that the legendary Houston freestyle was on. I can't remember the name, and all my friends in Houston are gonna cuss me out. But whatever.
Neek, number crunch that.
Yep.
Because Jermaine Dupri produced that beat. It was like the video, they're all like in a band and they're freestyling.
June 27th?
There you go. Always my dates. I'm bad with my dates. Yeah. Jermaine Dupri produced that beat, so give me JD.
Okay. Dilla or Pete Rock?
Pete Rock.
Okay. Red Hot Chili Peppers or MGMT?
They're gone. Oh, wait. Hold on. Wait. Because they're out of the Serato. They're out of the Serato.
They're out of life.
They're out of
everything.
It's just an Air 404.
Okay. I'll stick with Pete Rock. Well, you said MGMT and who you said Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Yeah.
MGMT.
Okay. Jay-Z or Future?
So wow. Okay, so all right. I know it's a lightning round, but I'm gonna give a little bit of a disclaimer here. I'm a little on the younger side. So and I hate it. There's nothing I can do about it.
Trav doesn't like where this is going.
No. Listen. Because this is the way. This
narrative has been going on for a long time with you youngins. This has been going on for a long time with you youngins, boy.
Like, to me, my goat is Lil Wayne. When Blueprint came out, I was 4. So like I don't, but when No Ceilings came out, I was in junior high. So I was like, fuck yeah, this is the best thing ever. So but Future had
Hey, let me ask you this. How old were you when Prince came out?
When Prince?
Yeah, how old were you when Michael Jackson came out?
I wasn't here.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. I was like, wait, where's he going with this? No, so that's
he said, I just got here. I just got here.
I don't know what's going on. This is really tough because Future has made great music. Jay-Z has also made great music. I feel like, though, and I'm going to ruffle some feathers here, Travis, I'm sorry.
This is going to be the clip. Don't worry. This will be the clip. A lot of people are going to see this.
I feel like it's almost one of those things with Jay-Z where if you, like, kind of similar to, like, if somebody says they don't like the Beatles, everybody's like, what the fuck? You don't like the Beatles? If it's Jay-Z versus somebody else and you pick somebody else, people are like, how could you not pick Jay-Z? Which music is so it has
subjective.
Very subjective.
It has such a long history. Like I said, I didn't really understand the Jay-Z influence until I got older because I wasn't able to. I was listening to like I said, I was listening to Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne was like the best thing since sliced bread to me. I'm not big on like the Future style rap. I know he birthed a lot of these new rappers or however you say it.
Yeah.
But all in all, when I actually do think about it, because Jay-Z, knowing everything as a whole, I will still say Jay-Z. But Future in that competition, not in the grand scheme of music, in that competition, it was a close one. It was a hard decision for me. I will say Jay-Z.
Hey, I like that. I like that answer.
A little roundabout.
It was a big ass roundabout, but hey.
He said, I'm gonna go with Future. I talked myself out of it.
Yeah.
So Just Blaze is probably one of my favorite producers of all time. He might be like top 3 for me. And if I get rid of Jay-Z, then all those Just Blaze. So
it's true. It's true.
The problem is with some of these rappers that have been around forever, and like I'll say this is like a huge Jay-Z fan. I can see why somebody would be like, just because they have so much music, it's not all good.
Oh, right. Right.
So I can see why you'd be like, this is the greatest rapper. Like even Tupac has songs that I'm like,
and I can see somebody going into picking up Reasonable Doubt and being up to like,
yeah, if that's not like your bag, like I can see that.
Yeah, I could definitely see somebody just picking up Dirty Sprite 2 over Reasonable Doubt.
Well, here's the timeline for that. Nick said No Ceilings, and at the time, Jay-Z wasn't making. He was making Blue Magic. He was making the American Gangster soundtrack.
He had retired at the time too.
Yeah. It's like
it's like Kingdom Come was at that time. Like that's the worst Jay-Z album.
Oh yeah.
Actually,
so like
I have gone back to that. It is my lowest Jay-Z album, but I was
absolutely bottom.
I hated it when it came out.
Yeah.
I can tolerate it now.
It's got Show Me What You Got though.
Show Me What You Got. All right.
Yeah, it does, but I wanted a complete album.
Yeah. And Change Clothes isn't on there. What's the other single on
Black
there?
Album.
What's the other single? Not Dig a Hole.
Come?
I know Dig a Hole, but what's
Kingdom Come had Usher on it. That song was trash.
Kingdom Come was not memorable, dude. It was bad. Show Me What You Got is the only song
30 is the new 20. Produced by Dre.
Like that's a rough title for a song. For a rap song, dude, you can't.
Yeah, but that was at the time when they said that you had to be done rapping.
That's like a 13 going on 30 like Disney movie type shit.
Yeah, like that's not.
But you got to understand that it was the time though. It was the time, man. They said. They said that you couldn't do it past 30. You couldn't rap past 30.
Yeah.
So
I get that. It's just, in retrospect, I feel like that's just
but that's what we're saying with
approach.
this album, though.
Yeah.
You know?
We're talking in retrospect.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that I wouldn't have gone with on this one.
Oh, 100%.
But yeah, we agree. It's his lowest album.
Moving on.
Sorry.
We're still doing this? Okay.
There's gonna be one of these every episode.
There's always one. Yeah. Roots or NERD?
NERD. Pharrell is not from this planet. I know the Roots are dope, but Pharrell is not from this. Pharrell and Chad are not. They're from two different planets that came here and they just happened to land at the same fucking time. Like, no, that's not a competition. I'm sorry.
That's fair.
Like,
Weezer or Blink 182?
Blink 180, motherfucker. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Luda or Juvenile?
So, no. So, okay, I'm gonna say Juvenile does have bangers. Manny Fresh made some fucking heaters, but I feel like people sometimes, not everybody, but some people forget how just good of a rapper Ludacris is. Ludacris can rap his ass off. Like, he can really fucking spit, and I feel like he was so overshadowed because he was in the South.
Fast and the Furious.
That and then he started playing the game, the Hollywood game.
Yeah, and then he was in
that
movies
changes
and all that. He
things.
ain't gotta, whatever. But I'm gonna say
he's got one of the best rap cities ever.
Ever.
Yeah.
Ever. Oh my God, that was so good.
Yeah.
Luda.
So, Luda? Okay.
Luda.
Neek, you'll be rolling out soon, correct? Neek's
I'm gonna take you guys on the road. We're gonna do the phone thing.
Hell
yeah.
Yeah. I like that. Neek's getting permed up today, so he's gonna take us. Big perm.
Real quick. I thought about something while I was looking at everybody. I don't know, this probably happened before, but like everybody has long hair on this bitch.
Everybody's got length.
Yeah.
Everybody got long hair. Shout out to the long hair.
That.
Hey, shout out to the long hair.
You gotta get the braids. You see, that's why I got a hat on, because I look absolutely atrocious right now.
My man's on week 3.
You said week 3. I'm on like week 4 or 5, bro.
Yeah, okay.
I cannot keep them in that long.
So me, it's hard. I'm very particular about who does my hair. And so if shout out Miss Kathy does my hair.
Shout out
Miss Kathy.
Better be playing this in the salon.
You hear that?
I'm not getting my hair, and I'll just keep them in. And so I'm like, fuck it. I'm jealous of you because you have like your hair on the sides. I'm trying to grow that right now. Mine is a lot less than that. So
see, I cut all of it off and started over.
I have a lot of fucking hair.
I have hair on the side and the back. Like, I just completely started over.
On the top, I'm probably like I'm legitimately like damn near like a foot long on the top, but like on my sides, I'm probably like 4 inches maybe.
Like a bald fade on the sides.
Yeah, kind of. But I started growing out the sides a little over a year ago, and it's kind of getting
okay. So you got some length. Yeah, you can bring.
I got some length there, but it's not. I'm gonna tell y'all my final goal. I'm trying to look like ASAP Rocky with the braids, just like all the.
Okay.
I ain't gonna know how to act, bro. I ain't gonna know how to act.
Honestly, I've been wanting to cut my hair just because it's been a pain in the ass. But I've been wanting to do the Rocky braids too. And I say the same shit. If I get Rocky braids, it's over for everyone.
Different. Because
I'm going to be a menace.
Me, and you might be able to realize this. When I remember one time I was DJ and I was hot as hell, and just like off instinct, I put my hair in a ponytail. I was like, "Oh, it's the best shit ever."
Yeah.
Something about a.
I just got 3 inches cut off. I had it long, and I was like,
you did get a little.
Yeah, I just noticed that too.
Yeah. I spruced up for New Year's, so.
That away.
New Year, new me.
At some point, it gets too long, where you're eating and the hair is going everywhere, and it's I'm doing that all day. I'm gonna motion to bring back Blonde Neek. There was a period where we had Blonde Neek, and it was kind of a little panache.
Well,
let me ask
Neek this. Let me ask Fro Neek this. Did Blonde Neek have any scalp issues with Blonde?
No, because Blonde Neek it was short, so I would be blonde, grow it out. And just Olaplex. Olaplex is really, and also I didn't bleach my own hair. I always went to a salon, let the professionals do it. They set you up with all the juices and berries so that your scalp stays moisturized.
Good.
You got to get the Olaplex is like the super reconstructive conditioner. It's mad expensive, but that shit is a miracle worker. But when my hair was bleached, I did do more moisturizing to like avoid that. And then I would grow it out, cut it again, and then bleach it.
Gotcha.
I thought about
Bleak Lopez.
Bleak Lopez. I think once I'm done with the long hair, I will do some sort of short on top, long on top, but not too long. Maybe a curl. Go for like a Chris Brown type situation. You know, a texturizer even. Loosen up the curl.
Okay. A little baby hair.
A little S curl.
Okay. Okay.
A little juicy.
that could fuck up your scalp too, so you have to be careful.
That'll fuck your shit up. You gotta be the S curl plus the fucking bleach. My shit will fall out. I gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Again, just not.
I'll do this, and my hair will just a fucking feather in the wind. I'm gonna call y'all when I'm in the wind.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna make a motion for Little Richard, Neek.
You had that, didn't you, at one point?
I never had the Little Richard.
You said you had that.
I could have sworn you did like a prince.
With a conch, nigga? No.
I could have sworn you did like a prince look.
You have to do the eraser head flat top. Like I had one.
Catch me with a Frederick Douglass.
That was
with the conch.
Yeah, with the conch, bro.
There you go.
Trav, you threw him under the bus. You wear those.
I could have sworn he did like a prince, like a tie up.
Well, what I had was you're not wrong. So I had the shape. I did have a bald fade on the sides, and it was like kind of high up. That's Anderson .Paak, bro. And so I had that's the Pee-wee right there.
That's Pee-wee.
And so I had it short on the sides, but it was long up top, but it did kind of like come up. Okay. So like the bangs were long, and so I would sometimes wear the bandana.
Yeah. Okay, that's the picture I see. Yes.
Wild.
That's a wig.
Wait.
That's a wig.
I'ma just say it. Halloween, because the mustache. I think.
Hey, I might go for Little Richard on Halloween.
Wait,
it's not a bad one.
I got a backup for you because Halloween is months away, and I think, well, I'm gonna do this, so don't steal it. Halloween 2023. You're not ready. Pootie Tang. Can't fucking wait.
Nigga, yo, that's so funny you said that. You're gonna get me hyped. My PlayStation, my PSN is Pootie Tang.
Fire.
Like my picture is Pootie Tang. I was gonna say, if I do Little Richard, I'm gonna be a pimp. Like the personality will change. I'm gonna turn into Pootie Tang. I love Pootie Tang because he doesn't say shit.
I want to be DJ on the mic, Capital on the side.
There it is.
Everyone's like, what the fuck?
How about Morris?
Morris.
How about bringing a Morris out?
Morris Day is my dad. I would definitely
Morris Day is
dress
your
up
dad.
as Morris Day.
For real.
Yo,
I'll send you multiple pictures of Morris Day thinking that it was your daddy.
No, that's gonna be me. That for real could be me. Like that's me in 20 years.
Yeah.
That's cult level right there.
With the finger waves?
Yep.
Yo, I'm looking at the facial hair though, my man.
That's sharp as hell. That's drawn on, bro.
I mean, that's a little Beijing.
My shit, that's Beijing, bro.
Yeah.
I'm calling you on the car, man.
Hey. Morris had some looks, man.
Morris Day was man.
Prince was always afraid of Morris Day because he thought that he was going to be huge,
bigger than him, huh?
Huge.
Is that why he bought the time? He bought the time, right?
He made the time. Yeah. He made the time and made Morris the head.
Oh, okay.
But then the time kind of fizzled out, you know, and people weren't showing up or this and that.
Yeah.
And so, you know, there was an offshoot with the family. Yeah. You know, and it was messy because there was
quick.
Go ahead. There was what's the other group with Jesse? Jesse went on to do solo.
Right.
Jesse went solo.
Yeah.
And there was also
Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis.
Yep. But there was Maserati too. They were pushing this project Maserati, and that never took off either.
Right. Okay.
So Prince had all these little groups that would open for him, so he could just get the money from each one.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. But Morris, he was like, yo, Morris is got the juice, but then he saw that Morris was not doing shit with it. And
Yeah. Crazy.
But what were you gonna ask?
No, that I was about to say, did they fizzle out when Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis left, or was that before it?
That had to be right around the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, because Prince just reallocated, Morris went solo.
Gotcha.
Morris Day. And then the time kind of were put into other groups.
Mm-hmm. I got you.
And Andre was working with Prince in the beginning and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's wrap up the lightning round, though. Neek's going to hop back in here. 3 more, and then we'll keep it moving. I want to talk a little bit of history. Nick, Sade or Aaliyah?
Sade.
Okay. Elton John or Stevie Wonder?
Oh, wow. Steve, because I think he can see Stevie Wonder.
Okay. Tupac or Biggie?
Biggie. Tupac could tell stories. Tupac was like he was like the ladies' sex symbol or whatever, but Biggie could rap his ass off. Oh man, I was such a Biggie fan.
Prince or Michael?
I feel like everybody says the same thing. I'm one of those guys. When I was growing up, it was all Michael. I got older and I realized the musicality of Prince.
That's what everybody says.
Yeah, that I'm in that same boat too.
Yeah.
I'm in that same exact boat. I actually, funny enough, one of my good friends from high school, he's a huge Prince fan. So he would call into the radio station every single day, like during like the lunch hour, request hour or whatever. And he would always request Purple Rain. Like they knew him by name. They knew his number, all that. Because he literally called every single day when he was on his lunch break. He would call to request Purple Rain. And then he wakes up, turns on the radio. They're playing a whole bunch of Prince. He's like, all right, I'm about to call and request Purple Rain. Prince had just died. Wait. It was his birthday. So he was like a huge Prince fan, and Prince died on his birthday. This man was shaken up.
Wow.
Like he was hurt. Hey, I remember talking to him. He was like, Prince died on my fucking birthday, bro. Fuck this.
Wow.
It was hilarious. But yeah, so I'm gonna say Prince. Michael has bops. Like I love a lot of the songs that Michael's put out. The runs he had on Thriller are next level. Like to stack those songs up and just have all of them on that album alone is insane. You could build a career off the songs purely on Thriller. But actually, now that I think about it, I might take Michael because y'all give me a chance to think about it. And that's what messes me up. Y'all let me think.
Talked himself out of Prince. I ain't never seen that on this show. We talked ourselves out of Prince.
Yeah, we're not even letting you think. We're just letting you talk.
Because like I'm starting to think about it, and Michael, I don't know. You know what? I'm sticking with Prince.
There you go.
Okay. Mariah or Whitney?
Whitney. Yeah, Whitney. That's Whitney.
Okay. Is that easy? That's easy?
Not Christmas songs, Whitney.
Christmas songs only.
Christmas songs is
last but not least, every single week we bring to you this question: Outkast or Hall & Oates?
So I've thought about this. My answer is Outkast, not a competition. Answer is Outkast. But what I do love about this question is, to me, how polar opposite Outkast and Hall & Oates are, but how great they are. So, because usually I feel like with comparisons, it's a lot of guys that are like, or a lot of artists that are in similar fields. But when you pick two that are just not, Hall & Oates, they probably never have met Outkast, but they're just great in their own field. And you have to like pick like, okay, which one do you like more? But I'm taking Outkast without a doubt.
Okay. All right. We did have some fan questions today from friends and fans. Starting with a question from Vega. I know you saw that on Twitter. Vega asks.
That's a good question too.
Vega asks, Office or The Wire?
Vega knows my answer. Me and Vega are good friends.
Yeah,
knows my answer.
Shout out Vega.
Oh yeah, that's my guy.
That's our guy
friend
too.
of the show, friend of the pod,
for sure. The Office is my favorite TV show of all time, and it's not even close. Like nothing touches The Office. Funny enough, I go to Office trivia competitions and I win them bitches handily. I can literally quote every single line. You put me in any episode for like 10 seconds, I can tell you what season we're in, what episode number, what happens in this episode, who's the fucking manager. Like I literally live and breathe The Office. Like that's
all of it.
Hell yeah.
I'm thinking about driving. So Brian Baumgartner, who plays Kevin, he's going to be in Wichita, Kansas, which is like 3 hours from me. I might drive to go fucking see him. Like that is my
hell
shit.
Yeah.
That's my shit.
Worth it. I want to ask this. Please. When should they have ended The Office?
So the first time I watched The Office, when Steve Carell left, I was like, yo, this show's going to shit. And it wasn't necessarily that. The show was still funny, but it became like a more serious show. They had a lot more like dialogue and like plot to it, like between Jim and Pam's marriage, like everything.
And then Jim going to the new job and everything.
Yeah, all that. So
yeah.
Me personally, I think they did it right. I think the 9 seasons they have are perfect. The thing, if anything, that sort of messes me up, nothing really messes me up. I think they did it perfectly. I think they had a very tall task of replacing such a dynamic character in Michael Scott. Dwight really did a good fucking job. The only thing that I really didn't like was I felt like it wasn't necessarily to make Andy the manager, but he was a good addition to the story as a whole. This just turned into the Office podcast out of nowhere.
I love it.
Yeah. So I think they did it right.
We've had a few like Sopranos moments too. So you're good.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
Fair. To me, there's no like I can like watch The Office over and over again. When we get done here, I'll turn on The Office in my living room and I'll just clean up. I can put it in my pocket and just like listen to it like a podcast. I listen to the Office Ladies podcast. Like I learn like hidden facts, deleted scenes. My TikTok is purely just like Office bloopers and like facts. Like that's my shit.
I love it.
If I can get paid for knowing Office facts, I would not be DJing, man. I'd be raking it in there easily.
Yo, I've been to Scranton.
Oh, that's where I need it. You know what? I think I might plan my next vacation. Honestly.
There you go.
Scranton.
Yeah, I've been there.
A relaxing Scranton weekend.
Yeah.
I'd be at the Anthracite Museum going crazy. I'm going crazy.
Chilling time. We had another fan question from Swig the DJ.
Shout out Swig.
Yeah, shout out Swig. That's my guy.
He said, "What were some of your biggest steps in expanding yourself outside of one city?"
Good question.
So like I said, I'm from Nebraska. I'm 25. So I turned 25. I just turned 25 back in August. And expanding was something that I wanted to do right away. Not right away, but as I was kind of like getting into the stage of my life. So for me, expanding, there's two things that I'll say, and I really don't even think I'm doing that great of a job at it, honestly. But there are two things that I sort of think about is one, the content you're putting out there. Like, who are you? If people have never met you in person before, one of the first things they're going to do is look at your Instagram. What does your Instagram look like? Can they even tell you're a DJ? Like, can they tell? And then if they can tell, what kind of DJ are you? And that's not everything. I really don't like having to put stuff out on Instagram. If I didn't need an Instagram for DJing, I probably wouldn't have one. But that's a big part of it for me. And then also relationships. Like, you can be the best DJ in the world, but if you're an asshole, nobody wants to deal with you. You're an asshole. Nobody wants to deal with you at all. So for me, expanding was just getting out, seeing what's out there. And a lot of the times I would just go places just to, check out cities, check out rooms, because a lot of these places that look super dope, oftentimes they're not really for us. And so I don't want to go play at a certain spot because it's popular if it doesn't fit me. Because yeah, that's cool that you're able to do that on one Saturday. That's awesome. And if you do get that opportunity, take it. If it feels right to you, but like if it doesn't fit what I'm trying to do in the long term, I'm not gonna do that. So I stopped stressing over that. Like I didn't have to play, right there. And then also I knew, because I'm 25 and I know levels, I'm not Diplo. I'm not trying to walk into Tao tomorrow. I know I'm not there yet. Or I don't know if that'll ever be me, but I know that. So don't stop shooting for 11 in Miami. If you got something that's even in state, but it's at the next biggest city, like I'm in Kansas City, if there's something in St. Louis, fuck yeah, that's awesome. It's a great opportunity. It's a way to expand, and you just kind of build up off of that. For me personally, and I don't want to sound like an asshole here, something that I started to do a lot just because that's how I was interested in DJing was very technical stuff. Love scratching, love cutting, juggling routines. That's how I got into DJing. I didn't care about clubs or parties. All I wanted to do, I remember when I started DJing when I was 15, all I cared about was winning a DMC final. That's all. If I would have did that, I would have quit. All I cared about was DMC. I want to win one of these. So that's kind of like where I sort of found my space that I really enjoyed. And I just did it because I liked it. I loved the way Orbit Flare sounded. I loved this juggle pattern. I absolutely adored it. Oh, the routines you can do when the S9 came out and I had all these different pads to work with. It was great. But for me, I felt like a lot of the times putting that out there, even if I wasn't putting it out there with the intention for it to really even be looked at, I was just putting it out there because I thought it was cool. I had people that were coming up to me saying, yo, I saw this video you put out. You're super dope. And I'm like, oh, thank you. I'm very appreciative of all that stuff. I love all that stuff. But me just putting that out there kind of did a lot for me because it was something different. And like I said, I'm relatively young. I was 17, 18, cutting not good at all to me. I look back at it now and I'm like, what the fuck was I doing? But it was stuff that was to me of note. And because of that, people were like, okay, cool. Who's Nick Davis? And then from there, it took expanding. You have to expand in your local market. That's also a huge thing. When I was graduating high school, I had no idea where I wanted to go to college. No idea at all. I thought about going to Texas, thought about going to Atlanta, and I thought about going to Nashville. But the reason why I didn't, one, because of, actual school and scholarships and all that stuff, but DJing, which is what it really was all about. I knew that if I went to Atlanta at 18 years old to try and DJ, there were going to be 10,000 other DJs. If I went to Dallas or Houston at 18 years old, there were going to be 5,000 other DJs. And I knew, okay, that's not the best for me. Then I found, obviously knew about Kansas City. And I said, I want to go to Kansas City. It's a really it's a good feel. It still has that Midwestern vibe that I do love.
Yo, hold on, back up real quick. Where were you coming from?
Omaha, Nebraska.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. You did say that. Yeah, yes.
Omaha, Nebraska.
There we go.
He's got it on him. Yeah, hell yeah.
Excuse me.
College World Series.
Exactly.
I've been out there.
I could walk to the College World Series. That's where I grew up at. I could walk. But no, I knew, okay, I needed to go to a place where I would be able to, grow and also still learn. And then I got to Kansas City. I did the small college parties and stuff. Oh, Nick's a DJ. He can do the frat party or whatever. And then when I was 18 or 19, and I will never forget this. I actually wanted to tell this story. I got invited to go to a cut session before this club night on a Sunday. Mind you, I think I legitimately might have been 18. And the reason that really, I wanted to go, of course, but the dude that texted me, I don't even know how he knew me. He said, hey, we're bringing in trays. I'm from Nebraska. I've only ever seen trays on a screen. And so I'm like freaking out. I'm fucking like, oh my God, I have to. I actually backed my car into a building trying to get there because I was trying to turn around in the parking lot, kicked it into reverse because I was like, I don't know where it's at. And I floored it to try and turn around, backed right into a building, dented the shit out of my car. And then I just peeled out and kept going to find him. It was absolutely wild. But I started to expand more. I started to play out in the city more. And from there, it kind of just kept growing. Again, relationships, actually, DJing, you can't just have relationships. You actually have to know how to DJ. And it just kind of built off of that. And then I started getting out more because in Kansas City, we don't get a lot of the acts that come through Kansas City. We don't get a lot of the touring DJs or anything like that. So I found out, and this is actually probably the short version I should have gave instead of this 10-minute version, is I had to go to other places. I had to go to LA. I had to go to the NAMs, to, the whatever, where all these DJs are going to be at, to sort of be like, okay, cool. And just be around that other talent, because no people really aren't coming to Kansas City like that, which is sad, but they aren't at the same time. Like how Colin, you're like, hey, I'm jumping to Vegas later on, or like next week or something like that.
Yeah.
That's not like a regular thing that I would say, or that people like, there's no people saying, oh, I'm going to hop to Kansas City to go play. I'll be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's not like as popular a thing. So I just said, okay, I got to go elsewhere to go visit and see and make these relationships. And hey, I know we talked online for 2 years. I'm going to be in LA this weekend. Let's kick it. Let's go get something to eat. Where are the cool clubs at? Do you drink? Let's go party.
Right. Right. So, you're kind of on an island, and you're limited to your talent that you see online and amongst your peers. And if you're cultivating the scene, which I know you are, you're creating your own parties, you only have your visibility to guide you.
Yeah. So that's, you cut out.
You're limited to, you only have your visibility of the parties you're throwing, and you're limited to that.
Yeah. It's
a different realm.
It completely is a different realm. And yes, I do sometimes feel like I'm on an island, but that's kind of what I was wanting in a weird way, because I felt like it was easier to sort of carve out a path and sort of get that notoriety. I'll be the first to say I don't think I'm like hot shit or anything by any means. I never want to come off that way, because that's just not me. And I legitimately don't think. I think there's so much more, and always feel that way. But yeah, you have to create that notoriety, and with like the culture, the scene. You mentioned the party. Shout out Goodies. That's my party. That's my baby. That was me more so wanting to just do something dope in Kansas City that I just wasn't doing elsewhere. It's at, just like a normal bar. It wasn't at a club or anything like that. That's just what I wanted to do. And so that's kind of how that got started. But
sorry, I had to bring somebody in. You were talking about
seeing Matt. I'm like, what Matt? Oh, that's fucking hilarious. That's hilarious. That's funny. I should have known you were gonna do that. What up? I was talking about you. He heard me talking about you. He had to bring you on.
My ears were burning.
Yeah, that is a true statement. That is a true statement. So actually, I had Trays out here. Welcome, Trays. I had Trays out here to play the 3-year anniversary of Goodies, and I told him the story in which I damn near wrecked my car trying to meet him when I was a little tyke.
a young man in the scene. We're joined by Trace, friend of the pod, guest of the pod, yes. coming to you live from down south.
Yeah, I'm in New Mexico. The land of enchantment.
I want to congratulate you, since we popped you on here real quick with Nick's interview. Play bad.
Dude, I don't know if it's my connection or yours, but everyone's breaking up real bad.
It's mine. It's got to be.
Yeah, that's his.
Yeah, I was gonna say I want to congratulate you.
I was like, did I?
Nah, Play Bad Bunny is huge right now. That's what I wanted to say.
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
man. I played that 3 times last night. Yeah, 3 times. 3 different edits of it.
So
Yeah.
that
Coming in
Play
like
Bad Bunny is
Drake
that is a banger. Trey, is
Banger.
an absolute banger. What I will say, and I don't think this has anything to do. I think this is 100% crooked on the like the video that you guys use to promote it. I'm in that video, holding my
Yeah, I
phone.
saw.
Phone says "Play Bad Bunny." And that was in San Jose at Rec Room. Shout out to Rec Room. And Marco Pinto from New York City took that video. We were being funny. Jay Espinosa was playing, and I was like, I'm gonna fuck with him. And I was like, oh, cool, Play Bad Bunny or whatever. And I didn't know he took the video. And then Marco posted it on TikTok, and everybody in the comments was like, fuck that Bad Bunny guy, fuck that guy, fuck that guy. I was like, all right. So I was like, fuck it. I rolled with it, and I was like, whatever. Didn't think about it. I see that song come out. I'm like, oh, this is a banger. I go click on the video, and then I see myself, and I was like, oh shit, that's me. Fuck. I don't know. I thought that was
I had nothing to do with the promo side. I just made the beat,
100%.
Engineered the sessions, like put the song together, and then Crooked did the rest, collected up the videos and the images and stuff.
I saw that. So for a second, I was like, God, I hope they think I'm an asshole. And then after that, I was like, man, if they do, it's kind of on brand. So sure, fuck it.
Perfect. Right on time.
Yo, that's funny. Trey's, while we have you here for a sec, I just wanted to see if you could explain Nick's party at all and the vibe you caught from out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool, man. It's called Goodies. I know he does a couple of different variations on it. The one that I did was, I guess it was the anniversary party. We did throwbacks, so it was like late 90s, early 2000s kind of party jams. Maybe like a little bit R&B focused, but just mainly like party rocking party jams. Yeah, it was fun, man. Got like a little dance floor going. Crowd was cool. They were definitely like did some weird stuff. Yeah, it was a good time, man. I appreciate him for bringing me out. It was great.
We've been trying to set that up for like a year and a half, 2 years. But
oh man, yeah, the story behind me getting out there was kind of wild. I must be cursed.
I had a venue that I was doing Goodies at. They closed down for remodel. I had to find different places, and I went through that for a long fucking time. But yeah, no, it was super dope. It was definitely once again, very, very glad you were able to come out there and play. Fucking honor. So, well, yes,
appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. I just like doing that once in a while, having people pop in as he was telling the story, and I was like, we got to get Trey's on the
I saw Matt come up, and I was like, which Matt is this going to be? Because I kind of like paused, and I was like, which Matt?
I don't even know how to change my name on the phone.
You're not supposed to. That's what you're set as now forever.
I can raise my hand. That's about it.
DJ Matt.
Yeah, there you go.
DJ Matt.
Trey's. Trina.
Trey's,
there it is.
Man. Happy New Year.
Wait. Neek, go ahead. I heard that.
Trina or Meg the Stallion?
I didn't hear the first one. Who? Tory Lanez?
Trina?
Tory Lanez?
Trina.
Tory Lanez.
I'm in the car, so I really think you can't hear me.
Tory Lanez.
Really got me.
Trina!
I swear he said Tory Lanez.
You're screaming at my phone right now.
I swear he said Tory Lanez. Trina or Meg the Stallion? Trina.
Yeah.
Okay.
She is the baddest bitch.
She is.
Easier.
Yeah,
And
there you go.
Before you take off, Trace, any comments on Skrillex's Rumble?
I actually have a remix. Well, I have 2 remixes going now. I love it. It's great. I don't really see how it's gonna have legs in the club, but yeah, I have like a UKG 2-step joint already in the works with Lincoln Bio, and then I'm trying to do like more of like a Baltimore club vibe one.
I need that. I need that.
Hopefully those will both be out like within the next couple days.
Oh, hell yeah.
I need that. Need that.
Hell
You're
yeah.
on the heater. You're on the heater from Christmas, from the Mariah, and now play Bad Bunny, and coming up next, Rumble.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I definitely need that Rumble version because this.
Oh, you need that now, Nick?
Boring. The real one's boring. I need the Trey's version.
Well, so we've already done a couple of drill flips to like UKG 2-step vibe, so it's not like an unfamiliar thing.
Yeah.
So we're kind of just applying the same formula, just make it like dancey.
It needs that. It needs that little sprinkle for Neek.
It needs some.
Neek's not on yet. It needs the zhush. Neek's not on board yet. He's a little bit more.
All right, guys.
All right, Trace, we won't tie you up, man. Thank you for joining us, man. We appreciate you. Happy New Year.
Anytime. Thank you, guys.
Happy New Year,
Take care,
Trace.
you guys.
Yeah.
Happy New Year, fam.
I think that's probably the second or third visit we've had from Trace, the man.
Yeah.
Right.
Take care, guys.
Peace.
Peace.
No Doubt Fanatic, DJ Trace.
Shout out, Trace.
Yeah, love having that guy in there. I had to add that since you were telling that story.
For sure. Yeah. That's
Nick, thoughts on Skrillex Rumble? Where you at?
I think it's a good song. I kind of like Nick said. I'm interested to see what remixes come out of it. Especially considering I feel like that's going to be like the new hot viral song. So people are going to be putting their remixes. They're going to be putting remixes together for it. I think I'm more excited for the remixes than I am the actual song. I think it's probably the best way to put it. I'm more excited for the remixes because I feel like there are going to be some good editors, Treys, that are going to put together some shit where you're like, yo.
Yeah.
So.
It's going to be in every single TikTok, every single Instagram video, every single everything. You know, check out this new restaurant. It's everywhere, you know. So yeah.
Gap commercial.
It's I think Skrillex got Song of the Year so far. We're a couple days in. Definitely the most hyped song since July 29th. Marketing for that started on July 29th.
Yeah,
somebody
Fred's Boiler Room. Who said that?
On Twitter tried to say it was a somebody was like, oh, it's a 2-day rollout, and I was like, you haven't been paying attention if that's the case. So
Fam, I've been playing that song since August, man.
So
yeah.
Well,
okay.
A re-edit. Somebody
not even. It's just a live version of it. It's a ripped version of it that I've been playing.
A live version. Yeah.
I mixed out of it real quick, but I played it.
My man had the crowd cheers in the background.
I did.
And you got to do the rewind too.
And it was the rewind. Yep.
He was holding the phone up like recording.
Yeah.
Like Loki.
We have a couple questions we like to ask around here before we send you on your way, sir. I'm going to pass it over to my man Jupiter.
Please.
Yes, so we are developing our DJ biopic cinematic universe, kind of like the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So in this DJ biopic cinematic universe, who is playing Nick Davis? It could be anybody, dead or alive, animated within the entertainment realm.
Who is playing Nick Davis? So that's tough because you have to find somebody who is handsome and funny, like top tier god level.
There you go. Okay.
Not that many of them.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Who is playing me in the biopic? I really don't know. I'm gonna say, damn, that's really, really fucking
You
good.
could say Rainn Wilson. I wouldn't be mad about that one.
Rainn Wilson?
Yeah.
That's fair. I'm gonna no, okay, you know what? I'm gonna say who plays me in the biopic. I want to pick an animated character. Fuck it.
Okay.
No, actually, yes, I'm gonna pick what's dude's name? He had the high top in Recess, green jersey. What's his name?
That's a neat question.
Nick.
What's up,
Oh
Gerald?
my god, it's driving me nuts. His name is it
Hold on,
Bill? It might. Oh, it. I don't think it's Joe. It's like a 2-syllable name. Damn, equal to Recess? That's great. I love that. Bitter days.
Nick is our cartoon, our anime expert.
I should have known that. Vince.
Okay.
Sal will be Nick Davis. He's gonna grow his size out, get his shit braided, and we're money.
Let's go. I like it.
Easy.
I like
I
it.
like Vince making the comeback in this movie.
100%.
Yes.
Like, he's coming back like he forgot something. Come on.
Let's
Nick,
go.
I love that.
Nick, stranded on an island. You have one album to take. What album is that?
So my choice is going to be give me, I'm a huge Frank Ocean fan. Give me Channel Orange.
Boom.
There you go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
That's my
You out of here, Nick?
I'm out of here, guys. I gotta run. Nick, it was a pleasure fucking meeting you.
Pleasure.
Absolutely fucking fun episode. Boys, you guys good landing the plane?
Autopilot. Easy.
Later, guys.
Yes, sir. We will see you.
Peace.
We'll have to make the picture Nick's new hairstyle. That'll be the little promo for this week.
Yeah.
Nick, one song to add to our Spotify 5-on-5 podcast playlist. What's it going to be?
So it is going to be a song by my current favorite rapper, Stove God Cooks.
Okay. Yep.
New York, that is my guy.
Yep.
I listen to a lot of Stove God. We're gonna pick
Griselda.
Yeah. We're gonna pick it's gonna be on the west side. We're gonna pick. There's so many just great ones. Let's have from Peace Fly God, the album released in 2022.
Okay.
We're gonna do Big Ass Bracelet by Stove God Cooks, or West Side Gun and Stove God Cooks.
Yep. Okay. Yep.
Big Ass Bracelet.
There we go.
I'll do that.
Got that?
Got it.
Dialed. Last but very not least, Nick, let people know what you got coming up. Let them know where they can find you on social media.
So social media is at DJ Nick Davis. Also plugging Goodies. It's your favorite party at Goodies Party _. I'm trying to get rid of that underscore, but somebody's out there trying to get me. At Goodies Party _ as well. Those are my big things I got coming up. Trying to hit the road more this year. Shout out to Slig who asked. I'm working on getting out of KC a little bit and playing out of town, just kind of going to see more stuff out there. So that's coming up soon. I'll be in St. Louis at the end of this month, and then the week before Valentine's Day, I'll be in Tampa. But big plug to Goodies coming up February 11th. If you're in Kansas City, or if you're close enough to Kansas City or you want to drive, come to Goodies. February 11th. I'll give the 5-on-5 pod an exclusive on my guest DJ. It's somebody you all know coming from Tampa, DJ Koo.
Shout out Koo.
February.
Love Koo.
So,
Yeah.
That's my biggest plug is Goodies. I should have picked a different name, but I don't even know how I came up on it. I know the song, but I can't remember when I heard the song, and I was like, this is going to be the name of my party. But yeah, Goodies is the biggest plug. Goodies Party and DJ Nick Davis, social media. So
Colin, we need to go out and play that.
It's just fire. So I'm working on what I'm figuring out. I want to take Goodies to other cities. right? I wanted like Goodies isn't just the Kansas City thing. I want to take it to Salt Lake City, OKC, Denver, St. Louis. I did one in Omaha. I want to try to do one. I'm trying to actually do one in Portland. I got a couple people out there about it. But either way, the reason being because it's dope having your own party, yes. But something to me that's really cool is that when I have my own party, that I control everything. I do all the marketing, I do all the design flyers, I book flights to get people here, I coordinate with bar managers, everything. What I like about it and having that sort of control is that I'm able to bring the homies out. Like I said, Kansas City isn't really a city where like people are coming in all the time to DJ. We'll bring in like the large acts, we'll bring in the like Disclosures and like the Diplos, but like to get, people that aren't Diplo into Kansas City, it's a little more difficult. But if when you have your own party, you do what the fuck you want, you're able to say, all right, I got the homie, he's coming through to play. And then I have more opportunities to put the homies in so that they can succeed. That for me, that's what it turned into, because that's not what it originally was. Excuse me. I wasn't really having guests on all the time like that. And then I realized, like, why the fuck wouldn't I have, I got all these DJ homies. They great example, Spider Tech. Spider Tech played my birthday party that was also at Goodies. Spider Tech and Kevin Kahn. And they would have had, I remember I was like, they would have had no other reason to come to Kansas City if it was not for this party. They weren't just flying here casually. They might not have been, they could have been, but they probably weren't coming to a Chiefs game. Like there would be no reason for them to come to Goodies or come to Kansas City, but because I have Goodies, I'm able to say, yo, homie, come to my city. I'll bring you out, play, and have a good fucking time and get a good memory of Kansas City, because we got some shit here. We really do. Like there's a lot of dope spots there. Like there's great things, great places to see, a good crowd, a lovely city. But because we're middle of the map, in my personal opinion, because we're middle of the map, and if you're in the Midwest, and this is just my opinion, if Chicago, as long as Chicago's here, you're not really doing much. Like Chicago is number fucking one. Man. They're absolutely massive. Shout out to everybody in Chicago. But it's easier to overlook other cities when you have the New York City of the Midwest right up the road. So it's dope being able to do that and have those opportunities just to put the homies on and have people come out and play. It's super dope. It allows them to see my city and see what I deal with. And I've worked very, very hard putting together a party that sort of has that reputation. So where it's like, yo, we got to go to Goodies. We got to go to Goodies. So yeah, that's my shit. I put a lot of work in that. And I love every second of it. I got to design a fucking flyer right now. And I get that.
Hell yeah.
That's where we're going to end it.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that promo for that.
Yeah. That's
everyone go peep my man Nick Davis.
Yeah.
Go give him a follow. Nick, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, man.
Thank y'all for having me. I appreciate y'all. I'm a fan of the pod. You guys are fucking great. You guys ask tough ass questions.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
It's good. It makes you think.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
I got a package here. I got a package
do.
just arrived. I think it's an album. I'll see y'all later.
Peace.
Peace.